Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing as Great Britain. So unfortunately today's episode will have to be a little bit shorter. I don't have as much time to record tonight. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and spend that political power. We have 157 political power, and I know we need the manpower, guys. But remember, we're starting to get a lot of army experience now, and I really want to start getting those land doctrines because we haven't gotten a single one yet. And so I really want to go ahead and get Montgomery. He's going to give us that 15% reduction on the Grand Battle Plan Doctrine, which I believe is the route we decided to go. I suppose we didn't even make a decision to go down any route. Oops. We don't have any of those because we haven't gone down this tree yet. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way for us to go. Yeah, mobile warfare would not work for the way our army is designed. Obviously, we're not going mass assault. We could do superior firepower, though. I think that would be a good one, too. But with the 15% reduction, we're going to go with Grand Battle Plan, guys. I think that's the best way for us. So let's go ahead and get Montgomery while we have 150 political power. And that'll reduce the cost of the doctrines by quite a bit. We'll be able to get the next doctrine for 85 experience. Somebody asked on Twitter if I could show the air zones, like which ones we're controlling and which ones were contended in. And it does look like everywhere where we're fighting, our planes are fighting, we're controlling. Oh, you know what? There's planes over here. I didn't know that. I'm glad I looked at that. We actually have a tactical bomber over here. Yeah, that would be super useful in another region. Yeah, I think we should move this tactical bomber probably over here to help with the bombing is what I'm thinking. We could even try bombing in the East China Sea. I don't know how well that will work out. We don't have any space here at the moment, though. Let's just have them go here for now. Doing the naval strike. I really want to get this Japanese fleet sunk, so as many planes as we can put there, we'll want them over there. Could really use some air superiority over here. But yeah, I don't think we can reach it. Oh, we can reach it from here. All right, so we'll do that. That'll let us move a lot quicker. Try and get Libya knocked out. Get that taken care of so that we can move those divisions to another location. All right, so advancing there. Hopefully should be able to get behind those guys there. We've taken this province here. Fantastic. We're going to go straight after Praetoria. And I could also attack there. Just make sure we don't get cut off, because that's a real possibility that we could get cut off here. What I think we're going to do is if they want to take this province here, then they can have it. Let's move these guys like so. When does this guy get there? He gets there in 1 day. He gets there in 3 days, so he'll be the one to move to this province, and he'll move over here. Alright. Just so we can go ahead and take over their capital. I would really like to get them capitulated. Taking the capital won't be enough, of course. Yeah. We're going to try and get them capitulated if we can. Remember, we're just holding the line there. There's going to be a ton of naval battles in this episode, I expect, against the Japanese and the Italians, the two main fleets that we have to contend with. Can't forget about Canada. You know I'm gonna. But yeah, we can't forget about them. Because, yeah, we want to get these guys cut off, and once we do, we want to destroy these troops here. But remember, we have to defeat them to win this conflict. Alright, so they can come down here and grab this province. These guys here, when do they get there? 1 day and about 18 hours or so. And some more naval battles, more submarines sunk. I wonder how many of their total ships are submarines. I'm looking for the actual battle here. Is this is it? Okay. I guess because there's submarines involved. They got a lot of submarines. So let me just take a look if we can see the composition of their fleets. They have like 40-something submarines out of that 100-something that they have. A lot of destroyers. Not very many capital ships. And most of those are heavy cruisers. Of course, they don't have any carriers. Italy, under the AI, usually doesn't get carriers. And now the Germans are attempting to attack from here. Huh, the Americans are on our territory. That's strange. They shouldn't be able to be on our territory. We only gave them... I don't think we gave them access to our... Oh, we did give them access. Oh, you know what? I think we did that way earlier in the series, didn't we? So they actually do have access to our territory. Well, that's interesting. I don't really want to give them access anymore, honestly. Like, we've already gotten the non-aggression pact with them. I don't really want them to have access to be able to use our territory. So you know what? Let's cancel that. I don't know if that'll make them be aggressive, but yeah, I don't really want them on our territory. So that's what happened there. I had completely forgot that we had given them access. Oh, here's the big old Japanese fleet, guys. So this is a battle cruiser, 3 carriers, 3 battleships, 25 destroyers, and 7 light cruisers. They are in the region. I would really like to watch a big battle if we have one here. They are sinking our convoys with the submarines. I mean, we sunk a ton of their submarines. Looks like we are going to go get engaged in that, aren't we? Nope, these are just the light cruiser and destroyers. Those are not the bigger ships. But yeah, I would really like to actually see a big battle there, but we have so many things happening everywhere. The Japanese are also in the Mediterranean. Okay, interesting. And that one's just not going away, is it? Yeah, just another one of those little bugs. Did that unit leave? He did not. He gets out of there in 1 day and 18 hours. Okay. Alright, so just a couple hours here, and then we'll get to that location. Got these troops moving as well. We do want to take a look at these bigger battles here, just in case it's anything significant. We don't want to miss that. God, that's just going to keep on messing me up, isn't it? Looks like our side is just barely winning here. I really don't want to lose that. We can avoid it. We did take some provinces here. I've forgotten about the Italian front, haven't I? Alright, that's not good because we want to get some war score here. This is an urban area, so there's no reason can't attack there. Let's go and do that. And move this guy over here. And yeah, we'll move this guy too. See if we can't grab that. We did get the radar. Excellent. So we'll have to get all that, get that built everywhere. We're going to go after the next one as well. And let's go and start working on the radar. And we did sink another Italian submarine there. But definitely want to get Hong Kong built up. I think that's key. And you know what? We might want to do here. Since we can't build there, which is what my plan was, these 2 areas here would cover the entire South China Sea. But yeah, because we can't build there, we'll have to do it here instead. Because remember, that's where we want to engage them. That's the best place for us to engage Japanese. Sunk another Russian submarine there. Do we need any more in the Mediterranean? Not really. We'll build one here. But yeah, I don't think we need any more in the Mediterranean. I think we're pretty good to go, honestly. Here we at least have the English Channel covered, but let's go ahead and do... I suppose the best way is to do it right there in Ireland. This will be for the future, of course. Don't really need it now. But yeah, once we go to war with the Americans, we'll want these. And we never know when that will happen. I think it's going to be a lot longer than we anticipated, though, because of them, you know, going to war against the other communists. I think that's good. That'll keep our factories busy for a long time. All right, so still attacking there. Let's go ahead and have these tanks shoot down here and cut that one Italian unit off. And still same situation here, but we can't advance there because that unit just exhausted himself, so why not? Let's push forward. All right, another Italian and Russian submarine sunk. All right, very nice. And we'll see if that, or it's actually going to be this one, most likely, is going to become the larger battle, though they're going to that battle. Okay, that's silly. Go to this one, man. This is where the the Japanese fleet is, engaging our submarines. We sunk 2 of their convoys here. We're trying to run away. It's a big old fleet here. Yeah, that's where we should be battling them, but we're not. These are shark-infested waters, so you have higher casualties when your ships sink. We also have a storm going on in the region, too. All right, remember, we have to pay attention to the naval battles, the naval invasions, because the Japanese are in the conflict now, and they'll be launching naval invasions from all over the place. You never know what they're going to do. All right, so just take a look at this region. We finally got over to here, so let's go ahead and push into this province. Again, just trying to get that one unit cut off there. Let's go ahead and go to this province here, and this guy here will go over there. All right, so we did get over here, and it looks like that's where that guy wanted to go. Look at all these troops. This is not good. All right, so we're holding on there. We have a little bit of assistance from our allies. We've got to win here, but we're still waiting for this unit to leave. 24 hours, and he'll be gone. We got a unit over here. He's going to come this way. Taking Praetorian will not be enough to get the win here. And this is not enough to get a win either, apparently. Okay. And they're wanting military access again. We're going to decline. No more military access for you. You lost that privilege. Because I didn't know you had it in the first place. I completely forgot about that. Let's take a look at our equipment, see how we're doing. So with the infantry equipment, we're starting to lose it now, but we did get a nice stockpile built up there. Trucks are starting to decline. Yeah, we need a lot of trucks now. Probably because of all those units that are using trucks for supply. That's what I would expect. We still need support equipment, but it's not as bad as it was. The anti-tanks are pretty bad, but I'm almost thinking about pulling anti-tanks out of that infantry unit. Maybe once we finish up in Africa or something. But I guess we can build up some more anti-tanks. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense since, you know, we need a lot. And if we have a nice stockpile of them, then that's fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and put 2 more factories into that, I suppose. Another Italian submarine sunk. Yeah, I wish they would go engage them in that battle. Or maybe we wouldn't. We probably would be outnumbered there. We did sink those 2 convoys, though. And then over here we sunk another Russian submarine. And 2 Belgian convoys there. And we are now on the defensive. They are attacking us in this area. Okay, so this is, the Congo is one area where I'm a little bit worried about, which is surprising because Ethiopia I thought was going to be the larger problem for us. But it's been the Congo where we're having problems. We could go in and grab that region, and then maybe we could attack here and then cut all these guys off. I don't know how well this is going to work out. We'll try it out. We'll see if we can't make it happen. We're definitely going to expose ourselves to being cut off, though, by doing this, so that's a risk. We'll have to see if it ends up being a problem for us. Oh, did we just take Praetoria? We did. Oh, down here. Yeah, we did just take Praetoria. Fantastic news. All right, so we can take a look and see how close they are to capitulating. They probably still got a lot to go. Yeah, 43% right now. But this will allow us to sweep up behind these troops. Can we get there behind this guy and then fight in the mountains? That's what I really want to do here. 2 days and 14 hours compared to 2 days and 14 hours. Alright, it's impossible to say, but what we can do is attack him once this guy gets here, because I think he'll be there, yeah, in a short amount of time, so we can just attack across there. But yeah, definitely having some number problems here. So let's pull this back some, guys. And then these guys can go wherever. I don't care which direction they go, wherever they think we need them more. We'll let the AI decide that. It's not wise to let the AI decide anything, but we got that submarine sunk. We also got this division cut off. Let's go ahead and sweep down here, cut off any troops that might be in Benghazi while this guy goes towards the coast and then takes Benghazi. How did we do on this side? We did win there. Let's go ahead and now win here and try and cut that unit off. So again, North Africa is going well, as we anticipated it would. No problems there. And Canada. When does this tank get there? 2 days and 9 hours. And so far, no movement to fix that. You can see our allies are moving troops everywhere. All over the place. No attacks going over here. Okay. Yeah, nothing really happened in that area. But yeah, a lot of wins so far. We'll keep this attack going for now. But again, we can't see... Oh, probably because our operative. That's right. The operative we have here. So this is why it's key for us to have these operatives here. We can't see anything otherwise. So we don't have this unit here, do we? No, 1 hour. And then we're going to want to attack to make sure we get there before he does. Unless we don't have to. But we do.
Attention!
Let's go and attack there. It's across the river. Not the best place to attack, but... we did lose 2 submarines over here. Huh. Okay. The Canadians have become a problem for our fleet. I wasn't expecting that. We'll just probably pull out of that region, I think, for right now. We could move our fleet up there. You know what? That's probably what we'll do. We have all these ships here. Yeah, let's just move the fleet up to there. We'll even move... Well, I don't think we need to move there. Yeah, we'll move... If there's a port over here, there is. Well, we'll move our ships all into these areas then. I think that's the better way to do that. rather than pull submarines out of here. Those were 2 of our better submarines, unfortunately. So let's go and move 2 over there to replace them. More naval battles here in the Mediterranean. Mostly sinking the Italian submarines, which we got to get done so that we can move troops safely across the Mediterranean. We did take this province, fantastic. Unfortunately, we're moving much slower over here because I'm not paying attention. We're going to go in the plains. What's the best way to do this? Going to the plain province, still trying to get into this city as well. But yeah, not moving as quickly as we could be in Italy. We are losing here. Yeah, I don't really want to move a unit over there. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, we don't want to lose that because of the airbase that we're currently using. Let's go ahead and have this guy go here and just get this done. And then he'll sweep up and take Benghazi. Just make sure no more troops can come into this area. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack right here, I suppose. And probably another Italian submarine sunk. Yes, sir. Non-aggression pacts with all the members of that faction, which we will definitely accept. We're not looking to fight them right now. This unit's just taking his time to get down there, isn't he? Alright. Did we... No, we have not moved and taken these provinces yet. Still waiting. Supply is now an issue for some of these units. And we lost our first surface ship to the Italians. We lost a destroyer, but we sunk 4 of theirs. So good trade-off. But over here we've lost some planes. Oh wow, look at this. We actually lost 2 heavy cruisers, guys. Those are capital ships that have just been sunk with 3 destroyers. Very surprised with that, but they did have battleships here. So did we. That's interesting. This is the cruddier fleet. Yeah, that's what happened. It's the cruddy fleet. Okay, I thought that was our bigger fleet. But yeah, we're losing a ton of ships over here. Look, there's 1 submarine, 2 light cruisers, 8 destroyers. Wow. Okay, so I was not expecting to have these kind of issues here. These were not going away. They just want me to know. They're like, look at how bad you did. So yeah, we lost a bunch of ships here, and it's probably due to Italian air power. Right? Is that... Yeah. Naval bombers. Not over here, though. We can't blame the air power over here. Alright, well, we don't have many fighters here. We have a few to try and contend here. They probably don't have very good efficiency. I could always try and move them over here to see if that'll increase their efficiency. It might. I guess we'll do that. But yeah, that's not good, guys. I believe it was this fleet that got hit hard. Yeah, it's this fleet. And they're heavily damaged. So they should be moving back. They're moving to Gibraltar to repair. Not the best place to repair. It'd be better for them to go over here, but it's closer, so it's safer. So I suppose that is the best place for them to go for now. Yeah, those naval bombers probably flying from Sardinia have caused us some serious issues for our fleet. That's heavy losses, guys. Wasn't anticipating such losses against the Italians because we got a lot of ships here, frankly, with that other fleet. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to lose so many. We are actually facing convoys coming through here. Maybe to the Russians. Yeah, I anticipate there's a lot of convoys going through here. So what we might want to do is take a look at our submarines and change up all the areas that they're in. Maybe have them cover this region too, because there might be, some convoys going through there. So yeah, we'll do that. I don't think we've been engaging anybody over here, so we can pull off of that one, I suppose. Alright, so just try and engage those convoys. Sink more of their troops at sea. We are bombing the Japanese fleet over here. But yeah, we took a defeat from both the Italians and the Japanese. Both of them did us some damage there. Yeah, that was not expected at all. Oh, we got another ace pilot. Fantastic. Let's take most of these troops and put them on over here. Yeah, this territory is kind of irrelevant. So yeah, we'll just grab that port. I think that's key. And 2 divisions should be enough. That tank will take Benghazi. I think that should be good to go. We almost won here, and then we'll get up behind these units. This unit here, that does look like it's about to win. Let's go and dip back on over to Central Africa. We did win here, and that unit finally left. Let me see if I can't get a win here. It's so important that I'm really hoping we can get this as a victory, because that'll cut off all these troops here, which we're in an exposed position for many of these units. So we'll see what happens there. So there's a lot of divisions over here, far more than I anticipated. Yeah, a lot of divisions. So I don't know if we delayed them at all. 1 day and 8 hours. We should have delayed them some. Yeah, 7 hours. So we'll get there to the mountain province before them. They're not cut off though completely. I mean, they're cut off anyways, as you can see, because they don't have access to the supply hub that's here. We'll take a look and see where their supply hubs are. I don't actually know. Alright, so we've taken these two. Those are their 2 key supply hubs that were providing supply for these units here. And they have one here. It might be able to supply up this way. But yeah, we want to get these 5 divisions completely cut off so we can destroy them. Still losing here, but nobody else to send over there just yet. We have units going over there, but we are bombing this fleet here. Yeah, I wish I had more planes here now. We're losing a lot of planes as well in the area. We are actually winning here, so that's good. Just a little bit worried about losing that. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward here. The Italians don't have enough troops to stop us at this point. We could win there, so actually let's take one of the better units and have them go over there. Alright, so we have more battles over here. Got some of those Italian ships destroyed, trying to make up for the losses that our fleet took. Now, I'm not too concerned because the big fleet is fine. It's that small, tiny, cruddy fleet that we have in the Mediterranean that took the casualties. They are hitting our freight convoys, so that's going to hurt us on supply and trade. And it looks like we still haven't gotten these guys out of here yet, but soon we'll have them out. A little concerned about those. We did, in fact, sink a convoy here. Okay, I wasn't sure if we would engage anybody over there, but we did. So we'll take that. So he's going over this way. We're still waiting to take this province here. Once we take that, then this unit here will be cut off and we'll get them wiped out. Yeah, just so many regions that we're fighting in. And they actually are attacking us here. Okay, so you know what? Let's just stop this attack and focus on defense for right now. They're attacking us there as well. Remember, we don't have great divisions here. These aren't anything super impressive. I guess it's more important that we finish this defense up. So let's attack right there. And I know it's across a river, but it is what it is. And they are not ready yet. Okay, I almost don't want to. I hesitate clicking on this. We know we won. But yeah, I'm hesitating clicking on it because I'm afraid of the losses here. Okay, it wasn't like a full battle then. Alright, it was just the convoys. Why did they have the battle icon? Alright. I thought this was like a big naval battle. It wasn't. But yeah, after we lost all those ships before, another submarine sunk here. But yeah, now I'm all hesitant on these naval battles. Here's another one. Alright, just planes. Anytime I see a defeat, though, I'm going to be really hesitant to click on these. Look at all these troop convoys that they put in the sea. Good God, Italy. Super foolish. Super foolish of them. So we're going to go ahead and attack here. We'll keep that guy attacking because we want to cut him off. Alright, so that's looking good. Getting a lot of naval experience, so much so that we can actually design those light cruisers finally. So we're going to want to do that. Let me just take a look, see what's going on over here. We did sink a convoy. Alright, excellent. You know what? We need to go to Canada, too. Let me do that before I forget. We'll go through all these convoys and submarine battles that we've done. And we did take that province, so now we need to get these guys destroyed. All these troops here are leaving. We don't want that. We'll give him a planning bonus here. He's taking his province. We're going to push down here now. And let's get these troops destroyed. See how we want to do this. Let me see if I can just win it. Yeah, we can. I didn't know if I was going to need to use more than one division in each area, but we do not. Alright, so now we want to push forward with these tanks and go after these victory points. I wouldn't be surprised if Canada has pumped so many troops to other areas. Ah, we lost 5 of those freight convoys there. It's not troops, but it is freight convoys here. But yeah, I'd be so, you know what, that could have been troops. Probably not, though. I don't think so. We had troops coming over here. They wouldn't have gone up to that province. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Canada pumped troops to other areas and now they can't defend their homeland. But yeah, we need to design the light cruisers. We can get floating harbors as well now, but we're not going to be using those. But yeah, we were just waiting forever to get these light cruisers. It wasn't until we got in this battle we actually started finally getting a bit of experience here. So you'll see we need like an absolute ton of it to get these designed. We'll do the attack cruisers first. And want the light cruiser battery 3, anti-air. We'll just do fire control 0 probably. Yeah, we'll just do the 0. We don't need to be repairing these any more than absolutely necessary. We'll get that better radar. With the better radar, I think we might be able to improve those tanks. I don't know if we unlocked that yet. We can take a look at it though. Not every radar tech unlocks the radio, the better radios. But we'll take a look. So good to go on the bottom here. These are attack cruisers, so we want to have a bunch of guns, basically. The light cruiser batteries here, and probably here as well. Now, we do need anywhere where you can put the dual purpose. We'll want to put dual purpose. With the exception of maybe one of these locations, we'll put some torpedoes. Yeah, looks like we can do... And the same 2 locations that you can do the torpedoes are the place where you can do the dual purpose. Now, you can do dual purpose here, but it's just not as good. It's nowhere near as good. So we'll probably just do light cruiser battery here, and that's probably it. Could try and get a bit more anti-air, but it's really not what these guys are for here. So yeah, look good to go. Just need to name them. Which again, nothing fancy here. This is the 3s. Alright, excellent. So as I said, 58 experience to get that done. It will be cheaper to do the support cruiser because we'll just use this. In fact, what I should have did... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, what I should have did is not filled it out at the top. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Changing it out costs the same as putting something new in there, so it's fine. But yeah, we can use this here. Let's save the first one and get them built. That's right, we don't have any attack cruisers over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and put them up above the destroyers, and we're going to want to put a ton of dockyards into this. We want to build a lot of these. Oops. Let's go ahead and put them to deploy here. And we'll mess with the dockyards and stuff in a minute. Let's first get the support cruisers building, and we're going to go ahead and decommission these old ones too. Now let's just go and take the attack cruisers, and then we'll duplicate this. Save as new. And change up their icon here. I suppose we can do the air because they're probably going to have a lot of anti-air. Yeah, they'll likely have a lot of anti-air here. So down here, the only thing we need to change is over to the sonar. All right, so we got it named as a support cruiser. And what we're going to do is we're going to do anti-air in these first 2 locations. And I don't know that we're going to have the experience to do much here. Yeah, we can only do this for right now, so we'll have to wait to build them. We're going to have 2 anti-air in this location. Now we could instead do the secondary battery, the dual purpose. But that does give a little bit less anti-air. It slows you down more, and most importantly, it's a lot more expensive. 290 protection compared to, I think, 150? Yeah, 150. So I think it would be better to just put the anti-air there. So we'll have 2 anti-air here, and then we'll have a dual purpose right there. And then in these 2 locations, one of them will be the aircraft catapult here, and the other one will be depth charges. So that's how it'll look. Obviously, we're going to have to wait until we get a bit more experience to get that designed. So let's just go ahead and get the dockyards going into the attack cruisers, which we're going to want to pull probably from the destroyers. You know what? We have a shortage of dockyards here. Oh, I think these are repairing. That's what's going on. Yeah, it's all the repairs that we're currently working on right now. Let's pull back on just a lot of these destroyers, I think. And maybe even more. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll get some of those dockyards back from the repairs. 5 of those will go into the attack subs. 2 will go here, and then we'll have 3 remaining ones. And we'll put those somewhere when we get them. Maybe by then we'll have the naval experience to design the support cruisers. All right. So still trying to advance right there. We are actually losing here. God damn it. We just cannot win here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we just cannot win there. Sunk another Russian submarine there. And didn't really do much damage here. Yeah. No damage yet. Now, I imagine that the Communist and the Commonwealth of Nations probably have a non-aggression pact with each other, so I don't think we can really expect them to go to war. With them sharing a common enemy, I'd be really surprised if they don't have a non-aggression pact. I think we should get here before them. Yeah, because we do control the skies here. So that's good over there. Let's take a look at the situation here. We'll have to cut them off there. See if we can, because they're trying to go back now. They did push us back. We'll get there before them. All right, well, that'll work. So we'll do that. And this tank can now just go ahead and start advancing and get all this territory taken. These guys, one of them can just go ahead and take care of that. While the... who's all assigned here? These two are supposed to be assigned here. Alright, well, we'll change this up then. And put these guys over here then. Or do it like this. And then he'll go over this way. Alright, excellent. And maybe we might need to make further adjustments there. Are these both going over to... yeah, we'll do this guy over here. Alright, so lots of battles over here. Mostly trying to sink troop convoys, but you can see that they are engaging those submarines that are doing that. And our larger fleet is not over here, but it is in these two regions, so they should hopefully go over there, but they might be engaged elsewhere or even repairing, which is actually what they're doing. Oh, no, this is the credier one. Where are these guys at? Oh, they're about to engage in this battle here. I'm surprised they didn't stick around for that one. Again, I think they just go after the first one that happens. You know, whether that's the best one for them to engage in or not, that's what they do. Winning there. Did we get this unit here? We did not. Let's go and attack here. Grab that port from them. That guy still isn't leaving, surprisingly. We'll get there in 7 hours. Just a few hours to arrive. They are bringing more troops down here, surprisingly. And we should be able to get over there and defend that so we don't lose there. These are all green. That's what we want to see. Yeah, victories everywhere there. We'll have to take a look at the Canadian situation. I always forget to go over there. Italy and Canada, the two areas I keep forgetting about. All right, so yeah, we're doing good here, getting those units destroyed, and might be engaging that Canadian fleet that sunk those subs, get them destroyed. All right, these areas here are really small, so this is the bad place to be neglecting, because it's a very small provinces here, so you can go through them much quicker, and so it's a terrible place for us to neglect. And we will have to engage those guys there. We should get over here. Yeah, there we go. And once we do that, we can now go ahead and get these troops wiped out. Who else is assigned here? Huh, there's somebody. Oh, it's this guy. And he might have been going over there. He's going to go over here now. Alright, so just those two units I think can get it taken care of. It is a rougher province for us to attack because it's got forts and mountains, but I think 2 units should hopefully be able to do it. Just further advance into Italy. Alright, so that's looking good, and it does look like we should be able to finish up North Africa very soon here. Especially with that tank unit moving rapidly. We already have 25 naval experience. That might be enough to finish up those support cruisers. If not, at the very least, I want to see how much experience we need if we don't finish it up. All right, so let's go and get the anti-air here. We already have that. That's good to go. And we'll put the depth charges here and over here. We'll get the catapults. All right, so this looks pretty good for a support cruiser, I think. I don't think there's anything else we need to adjust here. Anti-air is almost 20. All right, so let's go ahead and get them placed underneath the attack cruiser, and we need some dockyards for them. All right, so a lot of our dockyards are being hogged up by the capital ships right now. which is, obviously we need those built. But let's go ahead and take some. Man, I mean, we have 10 that are currently. I'm not sure what we're going to do there. Maybe just put the. I really feel like we need a lot of cruisers here, guys. Yeah, we're just going to have to pull from destroyers. We had a time where we were pretty much just building cruisers. Or excuse me, just building destroyers. So I think that's good. Do it that way. And just like 3 more into the subs. Yeah, I think that'll work out nicely. These guys are all trained up. Yeah, these are just 3 old destroyers, though. But we can go ahead and replace some of the losses we've taken in the Mediterranean, I suppose. They sunk an entire... Okay, so that's where all those ships were. An entire one of these fleets here, the patrol fleets, lost a whole one over here. All right, what we're going to do is move the American one over there then, because obviously we need more ships here. All right. Yeah, we just lost a lot of ships. It was quite devastating. So what I want to do is win here and cut those troops off. You can see they're quite concerned about us doing that, and they're attempting to cut us off, so that's not good. Let's see if we can't win here. It looks like that would be a victory, but it's not a permanent victory because they're moving more troops over here, guys. We're going to have to attack here and stop them from cutting us off. But yeah, we have not taken that port, so these troops aren't cut off from supply yet. This is wide open here, so what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and have... Again, we want to make sure we don't lose that supply hub because it's key. But we're going to have this guy join this front here, and we'll just increase it. Like so. And go ahead and take that province real quick. If there's nobody over there, yeah, why not take a mountain province that's undefended? We did cut this guy off here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get him destroyed now. I know we're attacking across the river here, but that's okay. Alright, so we have one division over here. Holland Romanian division that's protecting that port. And I'm surprised the Italians haven't taken that area a little bit faster. They really should have. What we need to do is see where their hubs are, because I thought that was a hub, so we want to get that. They also have the hub there. And it looks like that is it. So let's go after that province. I'm glad I looked at that because I was thinking about going this way. Try and cut off the troops that are up here on the coast once we take that port province. But let's get the supply hub. I think that's the better route to go for us. There we go. So we lost another submarine, but we sunk 14 of their destroyers. So a little bit of revenge on them for them sinking my subs. No big battles over here again yet. And I'm very hesitant. The Mediterranean has been lost a lot of ships there. I don't usually lose very many ships. So that was surprising. Yeah, usually we don't lose a ton of ships because I'm very conservative with my ships. So let's go and advance into this territory. We'll send both of them over there. We got that Mediterranean bastion. And the main reason why we got that is because I wanted to see which one we wanted to do here. See if we can't try and do the coerce Spain so we don't have to fight them. So we're going to try and do that. Who is in Spain again? It's the Kingdom of Spain. They do actually have a lot of communist support and fascist support. I don't know if that's ticking up at all. They're still recovering from the Civil War as well. Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll do that one and see if we can't get them to agree to this. I don't know if they need to agree. It doesn't look like there's an event tied to it. We're just increasing their opinion and increasing their unaligned. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that one. Try and hopefully keep the Spanish from joining our enemies. Because, you know, we are fighting a non-aligned faction, so there's the chance that they could, you know, join their faction. So we already have enough naval experience to go ahead and make another design here, which we need to do. We have old submarines here. So just want to build one more of those and go and get another submarine model. We also have destroyers to build too. We'll do the submarines first though, just because they're easier and probably cheaper. They should be cheaper experience-wise. So we'll do historical submarines. We'll leave their icon the same and go ahead and get this all set up here. And just probably the snorkels. The reason why I do snorkels over radar is I rarely find that I have issues, you know, catching convoys and sinking them. I usually don't have too many problems with that. More often than not, it's a problem of them sinking your submarines. So yeah, I prefer to do the snorkel and get the last torpedo tubes in there. So I think the only thing left to design here is the destroyers. So we'll just have to wait till we get more experience for that. I'll put these under here, get them set up to build here. And I don't think I did that with the support cruisers, so we'll do that as well. All right, excellent. So yeah, just all of our dockyards are currently repairing. And so they can't go into the other stuff we're trying to build. We did get this unit cut off here. Let's try and attack, see if he can do it. He's, short on organization, but yeah, we'll see if it doesn't work. We'll go and stop that attack there. We'll just go over to this province, I suppose. And yeah, they're attacking there, so that'll likely result in their death. So this is the battle where our big fleet came and helped, so we should have done pretty good. Yeah, we sunk 10 destroyers there. Got that convoy sunk as well. We'll see where they go next. Maybe back to repair. Is that what they're doing? No, they're just moving to the naval base. Why aren't they helping out with this battle here? I'm not entirely sure why they're not going over there. Maybe they got to go to the port first and then come back, like they're resupplying or something like that. We lost those 4 freight convoys. Okay. But yeah, you can see that they're just about everywhere over here. Lots of freight and troop convoys that we're engaging. And another Italian submarine sunk there. So we've sunk quite a few of their ships. They're down to 129. We also have enough intel to know exactly what they got here. 28 remaining submarines for the Italians there. Still winning over here. And make sure this guy, yeah, he's got a long way to go. Alright, so we're winning there to take that port, but we are losing the defense currently. Trying to get that supply hub. This guy's going to grab this province here, this mountain province. And let's see what happened over here. So we're winning there, and that'll cut these guys off, but we are losing right there. This is working out fine now that we have the a little bit of assistance there. And you know what? I'm not entirely sure if we want to move down here now with these planes, because we could just move them to here and try and get Ethiopia done, where we're having a lot of success at this point. And so I almost want to move them from somewhere else, though I'm not entirely sure where we have planes to move until we finish up some of these other areas. Yeah, so we might just wait to get involved in South Africa. Yeah, I built that air base there and was thinking that was where we're really focusing on. But yeah, Ethiopia has gone very well for us. We did finally win here, so this was big. We needed this. We need to get that port taken. So that's massive. Just look at how much naval experience we're getting. We're just getting it so fast now with all these battles. And thus we can already build the destroyers. However, our dockyards are busy right now. What I will do is say to just build one more of each of these destroyers here. And then we'll design destroyers in a little bit. Oh, actually, you know what? This is the end of the episode. Because I did have to end it early. I suppose I can do like 1 or 2 more minutes, guys. But yeah, this is unfortunately got to end soon here. We sunk one of their submarines, or excuse me, they sunk one of our submarines, and we sunk one of their destroyers. And so this is another battle with some surface ships. We sunk a Japanese destroyer while losing a convoy there. And we have had some success here. Our side has moved into Sardinia. Excellent. That's very good to see. And they did end up having trouble here. I thought maybe because of the mountains and the fort there that could be a problem, but yeah, wasn't sure. So we're gonna go ahead and help out there. Let's let this unit leave probably. Nah, we'll just stack. It's across a river, so I didn't really want to do it, but yeah, we'll just go and attack. You know, or what we could do, I suppose, is just go and grab that province instead. We are still losing here. Interesting. We'll go ahead and pull that back then. Is this guy going? He's going to go over there. That's fine. Alright, so this will be the last thing we're going to do here. We'll take a look at all the battles, and then we'll take a look at the casualties, guys. So we did sink 2 more Japanese destroyers, so good success over here in the South China Sea so far. It was just that Mediterranean battle where we did horrible. 2 Japanese subs sunk there, 1 destroyer sunk there, and ooh, a big battle here. Alright, yeah, we had a big old battle. This was large surface fleet led by Somerville against Yamamoto. A large surface fleet under Yamamoto. Excellent. So we lost 2 destroyers, a bunch of planes. They lost 7 destroyers and a bunch of planes and a convoy. So we won that battle. I'm hoping we did significant damage to their ships, particularly their capital ships here. Got 48% on one of those battle cruisers. and 76% for our carrier. But how did we do? With the battleships, pretty low there, 60-something%. What about the carriers? The carriers didn't really get damage. Okay. So overall, we won that battle. So very, very nice. Any other battles to take a look at? Got a convoy sunk there. And yeah, it's just that one that's broken. Though we have this one here. Let me see here. Yep, just that one now. Did we finish up here yet? No, it's just taking a while to get that area done. But the tanks are pushing forward, but they're going to get cut off. There are troops here. I probably shouldn't try and race all the way down there. That might be foolish. Because we could easily be cut off at this point, and we don't have the troops to really support us here. So let's not be foolish. If we're to do anything, we'd want to go that way. There's just too many troops over here. I guess we could get up to the river, I suppose, but yeah, this is a risky situation. So taking a look at the casualties, we've taken 117,000 casualties. That's not that much more than the previous episode. Now, given we've only played like a week, or 9 days, I think, because we're playing so slow, fighting in all these areas. So I guess that's part of the reason why we haven't taken that high of casualties. But look at our allies. Germany's already taken 674,000. Poland, Romania, also a lot of casualties here. I mean, yeah, a lot of casualties across here. Austria-Hungary, quite a few as well. Most of that against Italy. Italy's done very well against them. Well, I guess we haven't taken a look at how many they've lost. Yeah, Italy's done very, very well against Austria-Hungary. That's interesting. What about Poland, Romania compared to the Italians? Yeah, the Italians are doing awesome. Mainly because they're on defense. I think that's why. But yeah, it looked like they did great against everybody except for us. Where we've killed 34,000 and they've killed 4,000. So except for us, they've done very well against our side. The Ottomans have taken 166,000 casualties. Most of that to Greece, 26,000 to the Italians. But yeah, I'm very surprised with the Italians so far. The United States has already taken 1,000 casualties. Taking a look at the enemy here. The French have fought the Americans, apparently. Probably over there in the Caribbean, as I'm guessing what happened. Which I never did take a look at what happened over here. Nothing. same situation as before. 35,000 casualties that we've caused to them, all in the sea probably. China, we've now caused them 227,000 casualties compared to the 37,000 they've done to us. So not that big of a difference from last time. 74,000 against the Mexicans, again, all in the sea. Are we on here against the Russians yet? No. We've only really sunk their submarines as of right now. 5,000 casualties to the Belgians. They've killed 1,000 of ours. So 5.0 kill-death ratio there. Italy is currently 4% towards capitulation, and we have killed 34,000, and that's compared to the 4,000 they've killed. I think we looked at that earlier. 13,000 casualties for Canada. We did only 1,000 of that. It's not much. Are they even on here yet? They haven't killed very many of ours. Japan. So we've killed 47,000 of the Japanese. Well, they're not even on the board here for us. Yeah. So we've done well against the Japanese. South Africa, 2,000. Well, they've killed 1.7 thousand, so not as well against them, but they are currently 43% towards capitulation. We just didn't have enough divisions down there. I thought that was going to be a problem, that we wouldn't have enough here. But they also had a lot less divisions when I was planning this. So I thought they were in other areas, but they shored up their borders. There is some open provinces here that we could take. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I actually recorded a little bit longer than I intended to. When we come back, we'll get those destroyers designed. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one, and thanks for watching.